The Carroll County prosecutor is responding to accusations made last week by defense attorneys for the man accused in the Delphi double murders. Thanks so much for joining us tonight at 10 o'clock. I'm Dan Spieler.
And I'm Birchelle Edmay. Richard Allen's legal team had asked the judge to throw out all evidence found during a search of Allen's home, accusing police of lying to get that search warrant. Fox 59's Max Lewis has stayed on top of this case for us, joining us now with what prosecutors are saying about those allegations, Max.
Yeah, Birchelle and Dan, in a new court filing, prosecutor Nicholas McClelland said those accusations are not only dramatic but false. And he also pushed back on the defense's theory that Abby and Libby were killed in a cult sacrifice.
Tonight, Carroll County prosecutor Nicholas McClelland is responding to that 136-page memo filed by Richard Allen's defense team last week. In the memo, they accused the case's chief investigator, Sheriff Tony Liggett, of fabricating statements of several key witnesses in order to get a search warrant for Allen's home. Today, McClelland calling the entire memo, quote, colorful, dramatic, and highly unprofessional, defending Sheriff Liggett, saying, quote, he did not intentionally or recklessly omit evidence or lie about evidence to get the warrant, going on to say the accusations are not supported by any evidence. However, defense attorney John Tompkins says the lawyers wouldn't make those accusations lightly.
No lawyer would sign his name in making these accusations unless they felt they were well documented and they could back them up when they get in court and present them to the judge.
The prosecutor also addressed the defense's claims that there was not probable cause to obtain the search warrant. McClelland reminding the court that Allen admitted he owned the same caliber of gun that was linked to an unspent casing found at the crime scene, had clothing similar to the suspected killer, and was in the vicinity of the Monon High Bridge the day the girls were killed. He says all that together was sufficient to get the search warrant and an arrest warrant. McClelland also briefly responded to the defense's theory that Abby and Libby were murdered by a white nationalist cult known as Odinists. Allen's lawyers claim Odinist rituals and symbols were present at the scene of the crime. McClelland responding, saying that very little of the defense's motion is about legal issues, writing, quote, the remaining 90% of the memorandum outlines its fanciful defense for social media to devour.
And in their memo last week, the defense team requested what's called a Franks hearing to determine whether or not Sheriff Liggett did indeed lie to obtain that search warrant. So far, Judge Fran Gohl has not responded to that request. Birchelle.
Max, now the prosecutor also asked the judge today to seal any future court filings in this case. So what do we know about that? What does that mean?
Well, the prosecutor filed a motion today, as you said, to seal all future filings until the judge has time to review them and then choose whether or not they can be released to the public. The actual motion itself is sealed, so we can't see it or even the reasoning that the prosecutor is giving for that request. However, an attorney I spoke to today says it's likely in response to that lengthy filing from the defense last week. That attorney said Judge Gohl will likely have to hold a hearing on that issue, and it will likely face some pushback from the defense as well as news organizations. Here in the newsroom, Max Lewis, Fox 59 News.
All right, Max.